Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be finding the value of a plus b plus c. But before we can do that, we need to get the value of a and of b and of c. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, let this one be equation 1. This is equation 2. This is equation 3. Then, I want you to look at these equations carefully. Look at equation 2 and look at equation 1. This is BC. This is what? AB. If I divide both of them, you know that B will cancel out and I will be left with what? AC. So I'm choosing 2 and 1 because I want to eliminate B. Then eventually I will now substitute either A or C. But let's just start by saying divide equation 2 by equation 1. Divide equation 2 by equation 1. So what is equation 2? That's BC. What is equation 1? That's AB. So over AB is equal to BC is equal to what? 20. So you write 20 here over what is AB? AB is what? 10. So write over 10 here. Now, like I said, let's cancel out. Let me change the color. So B cancels B and 0 cancels 0. What do we have? We have that C over A is equal to 2. Now let's cross multiply. I can write over 1 here. If you cross multiply, 1 times C is TC and A times 2 is 2A. So I'm going to say that C is equal to what? 2A. Now that I have that C is equal to 2A, look at this very well. I want to only get an expression or an equation that just has a variable, either A or C. Now, I have already used equations 2 and 1. Let's see what we can do with equation 3. Let's look at equation 3. What do we have? AC is equal to what? 30. I will grab that and I will now put it into what we have. So remember, AC is equal to what? 30. I'm going to say from equation 3, AC is equal to what? 30. Now what I would do, remember, I want to remove either C or A. So what I will do here, since C is equal to 2A, I'm going to substitute C for 2A in this equation. So I'm going to write A times, what is C now? C is 2A from what we got here. So in bracket, I'll write 2A, I'm multiplying, is equal to what? 30. That's 30. Okay, good. So what is A times 2A? That's what? 2A squared is equal to 30. And then I'll divide both sides by 2. 2 cancels 2. Then A squared is equal to what? 30 divided by 2 is 15. I can call this equation 4. Now, I'll do the same thing to get B squared. I'll do the same thing to get C squared. And you see that I will now have A squared and B squared and C squared, which I will then use to get the value of A plus B plus C. So let's repeat the same process again. I'm going to now say divide equation 3 by 2. So let's do that. Divide equation 3 by 2. Let's go back and check. Divide equation 3 by 2. What do we have in equation 3? We have AC is equal to 30. And equation 2 is what? BC is equal to 20. So look, watch this. If they divide, C and C will cancel out. So let's just rewrite it. So what I will have is what? AC over BC is equal to 30 over 20. Let's go write it down. AC over BC is equal to 30 over 20. 0 cancels 0. And then what I have here, C cancels what? C. So A over B is equal to 3 over 2. What can I do here? I'm going to, again, cross multiply like this. And then I have that what? 2A, because 2 times A is 2, is equal to what? 3B. 3 times B is 3B. So 2A is equal to 3B. What can I do next now? Now remember, when we did equation 2 divided by equation 1, we used equation 3. Now we're dividing equation 3 by 2. It looks like I can use equation 1 and plug it into this. So let's go back and check what we have in equation 1. So for equation 1, we have that AB is equal to 10. But it will be useful. AB is equal to 10. Let's come here. See, from equation 1, from equation 1, AB is equal to 10. So if AB is equal to 10, I can divide both sides by B so that I will get an expression for A. So B cancels B, and A is equal to what? 10 over B. Since A is equal to 10 over B, I'll plug it into this equation. You see what I'm doing now? I will now only have the variable B in this equation. Okay? So let's do that. So we have what? 2. No longer A, because A is equal to what? 10 over B. So I'm going to substitute 10 over B into that equation. And this is equal to what? 3B. Can you see now I have only the variable B. So 2 will multiply 10. I'm going to have 20. Then over B is equal to 3B. What should I do next now? I'm going to cross multiply. So over 1 here, cross multiply here and here. B times 3B is 3B squared. And 20 times 1 is what? 20. What will I do next now? I'm going to divide both sides by 3. Divide here by 3 and this by 3. So 3 cancels 3. And I have that B squared is equal to what? 20 over 3. Beautiful. So I already have B squared. Let's try and get C squared. So the same way I got A squared and B squared, that's how I'm going to get what? C squared. Let's now divide equation 3 by 1. I think that's the only one we've not done. Equation 3 divided by 1. Let's go check what we have there. So what do we have in equation 3? We have AC is equal to 30. What about equation 1? AB is equal to 10. If you divide A, we cancel A. So I'm going to say what? Equation 3 divided by equation 1. Let's go back. So I'll say divide equation 3 by 1. Divide equation 3 by equation 1. So what do we have in equation 3? AC, then over what? AB is equal to 30 over 10. 0 cancels 0. A will cancel A, so I have that C over B is equal to 3. I can write 3 over 1, and as usual, I will cross multiply. So what do I have? I have that C, 1 times C is equal to what? 3 times B is 3B. So I have C is equal to 3B. Now let's go and use equation 2. Remember, we divided equation 3 by 1, so we will use the other equation, which is equation 2. So I'll say from equation 2, what do we have in equation 2? In order not to go back there again, I have that BC is equal to 20. Remember, I'm trying to get a value of C squared. So I am going to what? Substitute B in this equation. So what do I do now? I'll say divide both sides by C. Okay, so C cancels C, and B is equal to what? 20 over C. I will now substitute the value of B into this equation. So let me just rewrite that C is equal to 3B. C is equal to 3. Instead of B, I will replace B with what? 20 over C. So let's write 20 over C here. And then I'm going to have that C is equal to 3 times 20 is 60, then over C. If I cross multiply, I will have that C times C, which is C squared, is equal to what? 60. So I have A squared, I have B squared, and I have what? C squared. Let me just rewrite everything. So what is A squared? We got A squared as 15. B squared was gotten as what? 20 over 3. And we now have C squared is equal to what? 60. Beautiful. Now I'm going to use an algebraic identity that will help us in bringing A plus B plus C into where we have A squared plus B squared plus C squared. So look at this. A plus B plus C all raised by 2 is equal to A squared plus B squared plus C squared, and then plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2AC. If you expand this, you are going to get this. So the question is, why am I bringing all this? It's because I already have these ones. I already have A squared plus B squared plus C squared. But this is not what I need. I need A plus B plus C. And this one will help me to get A plus B plus C. So that's why I brought this algebraic identity. So let's plug in all the values we have and let's get our A plus B plus C. Okay, let's go now. So a plus b plus c all squared will be equal to, see what I have here, a squared. What's a squared? Is 15. So I'm going to write 15, then plus, what is b squared? It's here, 20 over 3. So 20 over 3 plus, what is c squared? C squared is here, that's what, 60. So 2, what's AB? From the equation, I will not go back, but you already have that AB was given as what? 10. Then plus, what about BC? BC was given as what? 20. So 2 times 20, then plus what? AC was given from the original equation as what? 30. So you see, I plugged in everything into this, and I'm already on my way in getting the value of a plus b plus c. Awesome. So a plus b plus c all squared will now be equal to, let's just simplify this. So 15 plus 20 over 3 plus 60 plus, what's 2 times 10? That's 20. What is 2 times 20? That's 40. And what is 2 times 30? That's what, 60. I'm going to add all the whole numbers now. So a plus b plus c all squared will be equal to 60 plus 20 is 80. 80 plus 40 is 120. 120 plus 60 is 180. 180 plus 15 is what? 195. So 195 plus this fraction, which is 20 over 3. Now let me add these two numbers. Okay, using LCM, right? Let's write over 1 here. The LCM of 1 and 3 is 3. 3, 1 goes to 3. 3 times 195 is 585. Plus 3 into 3 is 1. 1 times 20 is 20. And this is equal to what? What we have here, a plus b plus c, still maintained, all squared. Okay, good. So a plus b plus c all squared would be equal to, what's 585 plus 20? That would be what? 605 over 3. Beautiful. Now what do we do next from here? I am going to what? Square root both sides. Remember, we need to find a plus b plus c. So this square has to leave. And that would mean that I will have to square root both sides. Okay, so watch now. Square root cancels the square. And I have a plus b plus c is equal to, this square root, I will distribute it to the two numbers. So what I have, so this can be written as what? The square root of 605 divided by what? The square root of what? 3. I do not want an irrational denominator, so I'm going to rationalize. I'll do this by multiplying the numerator and denominator by what? Root 3, so as to get rid of the irrational term in the denominator. So a plus b plus c is equal to, okay, let's multiply 605 by 3. 605 by 3 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15, right? 5 carry 1. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. 3 times 6 is what? 18. So I have the square root of what? 1815 over root 3 times root 3 is root 9, which is 3. Okay, now I no longer have an irrational denominator, but there's something I can do. I can break 1815 into two numbers. One will be a perfect square, the other will not. So 121 times 15 will give me what? Will give me 1815. So 121 is a perfect square. That's why I decided to use these two numbers. So 121 times 15 will be used to replace what? 1815. So I'll write that a plus b plus c is equal to 121 times what? 15 all square root, then over what? 3. Do you know that I can distribute it like this? A plus b plus c is equal to, I can rewrite this as the square root of 121 times the square root of what? 15 over 3. Yes, I can do that. Now a plus b plus c is equal to, what is the square root of 121? It is what? 11. So I have 11 root 15 over 3. So you see now that we have gotten the value of a plus b plus c, which is what? 11 root 15 over 3. If you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to the channel and do share this video to your friends and family. Make sure you are subscribed for more content like this. We upload videos every day on this channel. I hope to see you in the next one. It's bye for now.